are you doing today? I hope you are having an amazing day. Thank you so much for being here. So today's video, it's a list, as you can see from the title. Yes, affordable for fragrances, and this is a unisex list, so let's hear it. Hi, so yes, so unisex affordable fragrances. These are fragrances, they won't break the bank. Like literally, you're gonna smell great for less. So what do we have on the list? Opening the show, we have this fragrance, and this is a fragrance I absolutely enjoy. And you know what? I'm so glad it's for winter coming. I'm gonna enjoy this. What am I talking about? This beauty, oh my gosh. Yes, for men, intense. And this is a unisex list, and if you think for men, women, do not be put off, because this is a gorgeous boozy fragrance. And oh my god, this is one of the utterly gorgeous opening in a fragrance. Like, oh my gosh, initial spray, you are richly hit with the booziness. You get some sandalwood, there's woods in this, you get sandalwood, there's some booze in there, you get some rum. It's just utterly gorgeous. You get some vanilla in this. And what do we have listed in the fragrance? So Bentley Intense for Men, it's a 100ml bottle, and look at the presentation. Oh my goodness me, this is one of the fragrance that is absolutely gorgeous and such good value for money. Like, look at that cap, OMG, come on, this you can get it for like £30. Actually, you can find these for £27 for 100ml. Smells so luxurious, smells absolutely gorgeous. It's divine. It is absolutely divine. If you haven't tried this fragrance, I know a lot of people have spoken about this, and I feel like every fall I come back I talk about this fragrance. You know what, rightly so, because this fragrance absolutely deserves to be here. It's a gorgeous fragrance, value for money. And if what you are looking for is smelling luxurious, smelling lovely, not you know, spending too much, you've got it. So this fragrance, the listed notes as well, we've got clary sage, there's some geranium, you've got cinnamon, there's some rum, obviously you've got those woody notes, and the woody notes here I do pick up a lovely, it's got a lovely sandalwood, and you've got some bergamot at the top with the black pepper and the bay leaf. In the base you've got some leather, benzoin, incense, cedar, patchouli. What's not to like? Like I've always said, don't ever take my word for it. Sample it for yourself. So those of you watching, some of you are very familiar with this fragrance. So sample it for yourself. Don't take my word for it. But this is a gorgeous, woody, boozy, vanilla. The sandalwood in this, it's absolutely lovely. I love this fragrance, if you couldn't tell before. Moving along, we come to another fragrance, and this fragrance I've talked about quite a few times, and rightly so, because this is another one of those gorgeous fragrances that won't break the bank. You're gonna smell amazing, you're gonna get compliments as you would do with the Bentley, like it's, and even on a man, it's so sensual. It's just a gorgeous fragrance. What am I talking about? The next fragrance, this is a fragrance I've said, and this fragrance I've said, it reminds me of one of my more luxurious, sort of on the high end price, you know. And this, what do we have? So I will tell you what's in the fragrance. So this fragrance, we've got some vanilla, there's caramel, there's dark chocolate, we've got some spicy notes, there's some amber, you do have some sandalwood and some white musks. So it's gorgeous, boozy, sensual, chocolate, chocolate vanilla fragrance. Did you guess? Yes, Louis Cardin's Sacred, and a lovely presentation. Sort of my thing is peeling off, but that's what you get. Look at the color of that juice. You can tell this has got amber, this has got dark chocolate. Absolutely gorgeous stuff. And again, for 100ml, you can pick this up for £27. And as well, in this fragrance I do get a oud note. Oud is not listed in the notes, unfortunately. Well, oud is not listed in the notes, but I do get a hint of oud in this fragrance. And anyway, Louis Cardin, a lot of their fragrances do contain oud, and it's a fragrance house out of the Dubai. So this is lovely. If you love gourmand fragrances, chocolate, vanilla, you're gonna enjoy this. Absolutely gorgeous stuff, and I'm not just saying it. Don't take my word for it, sample it for yourself. Gorgeous Louis Cardin from SUI'S Louis Cardin. So this is another gorgeous fragrance that is just perfect for this time of the year. It's getting so cool now, as you can see. Now I'm I'm now bringing out my black tops. You know, we're gonna bring out the pole necks, we're gonna bring out our scarves, and we want to be smelling yummylicious when we go out there. So this is a fragrance, £27, 100ml. You can spray as much as you like without, you know, being worried about, oh my gosh, my bottle is running low, because, you know, for 27 quid you can still top it up, get a backup. So I'm glad to have this beauty in my collection. Sacred by Louis Cardin. Absolutely gorgeous fragrance. Moving along, we come to this one. Now this one is a fragrance I recently spoke about, and this is again a fragrance I absolutely love because it's so easy to wear. It's not complex, it's not challenging, it's just a lovely fragrance, and you get these woody smoky notes, and it's just gorgeous with the incense, and as well there is some hints of coconut, which gives it a lovely kind of almost gourmand-ish feel to the fragrance. It gives it a nice sweetness. So this one, and you get vanilla as well, so you get, imagine the mixture of coconat and vanilla wrapped in woods and wrapped in some incense. That's what you get, like a gorgeous woody incensey sweet, or not too sweet. It's not like overpowering sweet, but it's just a lovely composition. Did you guess? Did you guess? I recently did a review of this beauty, and we do have a review of Sacred as well on the channel, so do check that out as well, where I give you all the full information as I did with this beauty. Yes, we are talking about Fire from Tessa Williams, and oh my gosh, Tessa Williams fragrances are lovely, easy to wear, just easy to enjoy, and you can get all this yummy goodness in a bottle. And this is a 50ml, and for 50ml you will pay £29.95. so £29.95 Tessa Williams Fire. And again, like I said, this is a lovely fragrance. It does not get like too sweet. Let's spray it on there. Look at that spray, you guys. Distribution, hello. I'm loving this. It's a lovely fragrance, gorgeous stuff. Right, so the listed notes in this fragrance, we do get some precious woods, and as well there's some cedarwood. You get tonka bean as well. There's as well some lovely creamy feel to this fragrance. So the listed notes in this fragrance are incense, precious woods, vetiver, we've got coconut, vanilla, caramel, and there's a tea note as well. And we've got some woody notes, there's tonka bean, we've got amber, white musks, and smoke. So there's even added smoke to the fragrance. So, and I spoke about this, how this fragrance feels to me. It's just a lovely, gorgeous, comforting fragrance. Moving along, we come to this baby. Now this fragrance is another fragrance I've done a review of. What are we talking about? Yes, Anna Sui Fantasia, and this is Mermaid. So Anna Sui's Fantasia Mermaid, oh my goodness me, this fragrance, you know what, if you look at the bottle and you think that bottle, it's a bit, because for some people bottles like this, they may think, oh, that's a bit tacky, that's a bit childish. But do you know what, don't, because I initially picked this one up for my daughter for her birthday, and you know what, upon smelling it, I was like, what, we'll just at first I was like, when someone sprayed it, I was like, who sprayed my Baccarat Rouge? And then it's Fantasia Mermaid. This is a gorgeous, it really is like Baccarat Rouge without all that sweetness. There's no, I think it's the opoponex, there's no opoponex in this one, but it is absolutely divine. This fragrance is gorgeous. It's like a toned down version of Baccarat Rouge, and I'm referring to the EXTRAIT version. So if you've smelled that, it's quite expensive, this one. It's over £300, and you can pick this one up for £30 for a 50 ml. And this fragrance, it's an EDT, but you will easily get a 10-hour wear out of it, and sillage on this is crazy. It's crazy, and it will be on your skin a good minimum 10 hours. 12 hours you still smell this. Wake up the next day, it's still on your clothes. Like, that's how lovely good this fragrance is. So if you love Baccarat Rouge or fragrances in that line, you are gonna enjoy this. And for those who think, oh, Baccarat Rouge is a bit too sweet for me, perfect option, because my husband, who does not like Baccarat Rouge, I've said this before, he tolerates this one, he likes this one. This is listed as a fragrance for women, but men, do not be put off. Go out, try it, because you will be actually surprised at how lovely and unisex this fragrance is. It's absolutely beautiful stuff. So in the notes, you've got some blood orange, there's mandarin, you do have some jasmine, there's cardamom, you get peony, there's leech, you have some ouds, and as well you've got honey and vanilla. To my nose, this, and you do get some sea salt. This is a lovely fresh aquatic fragrance to my nose, and it's so long lasting, like I said. So if you love fresh aquatic fragrances, you are gonna enjoy this. And you know what, there is a lovely sweetness to it from the honey that just makes it, in as much as it is fresh, it is a bit warm. So you will enjoy this in the fall, like this time of the year. Absolutely amazing, you're gonna enjoy this. So this is Anasu's Fantasia Mermaid. So again, you can pick this up for £30. You can find it even for cheaper actually if you do look around. I think I picked up mine about £27 or £28. So for a 50 ml, which is gonna last you all day, you're gonna go to work and back and you'll still be smelling amazing. And the crazy thing is, this is crazy, because the other day I wore this in the morning, and at pickup time, school pickup time, which is 3 o'clock, so you can imagine I've put it on at 8, and at 3 o'clock I'm getting a comment like, oh, it smells nice, what are you wearing? And really, oh, okay. You know, so that just tells you, gorgeous fragrance. And moving along, we come to another fragrance which I've spoken about, and this fragrance, oh my goodness me, if you haven't tried it, you need to try it, because this is an absolutely gorgeous fragrance and I've fallen in love with it. And this is Insomnia by Favio Seferi. Oh my gosh, do you love boozy fragrances? Do you love coffee fragrances? Do you love gourmand fragrances? You're gonna enjoy this. This is absolutely stunning. It's a gorgeous fragrance. I've seen it compared to Black Phantom. I can't tell you anything about that because I don't have Black Phantoms, so hopefully I'll get a review. And I did send a sample to someone who's got Black Phantom because I really want to hear it because I'm curious. But if that's the case, you can pick this up for a 50ml for £62, and I believe Black Phantom is over £200. I think it's in the range of 200 plus or about 300. Anyway, don't quote me on that. So, but what do we have in this? So we get a lovely mix. We do get at the top, there's some rum, you get some chocolate, there's some caramel, gourmand delight, hello. And then you do get some coffee, there's ylang ylang, you get in the base some patchouli, some sandalwood, cedar and vanilla. And this is just a lovely boozy fragrance without being complex. So I am absolutely enjoying Black Phantom from Favio Seferi, and like I said, it never gets like sickly sweet. It always stays very linear. It's a lovely fragrance, and that sandalwood in the dry down. You all know how I feel about sandalwood and vanilla, and as well this is quite seductive, like you would be like edible. It's like date night, bring it on, because this is like, it will just draw people in. Like, I'm not even kidding. Try it for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Just try things for yourself. Just because I love it, you may not love it, so always sample for yourself. Right, so what else did I want to say about this? Yes, a gorgeous boozy fragrance. If you love boozy coffee fragrances, definitely a must try. Moving along, we come to the final one on the list. So we had 6 fragrances, and this one is the more, well, you would say more pricey on the list. Anyway, we come to the end, and who's closing the show? None other than my one of my favorite English brands, and this is a semi-oriental fragrance. If you love vanilla fragrances, you love kind of oriental fragrances, but then you love spicy fragrances, ambery fragrances, you are gonna enjoy this, because this is amazing. It's a lovely fragrance, and the bottle looks so small, but you know what, this bottle does pack a punch, and this is a 30ml because it's a travel size. So in the notes we've got some amber, some spice woods, we've got some bergamot. I'll tell you what's in the notes. So the listed notes in this one are bergamot at the top, we've got lavender, there's red thyme, you also get some cardamom, geranium, there's patchouli, opoponax, there's sandalwood, there's vanilla, there's tonka bean, there's amber, there's some white musks as well. And you know what, it is that combination of the vanilla, the sandalwood and even the opoponax which is giving it that lovely sweet, it's got a lovely sweetness to it, but then you do get lovely spices as well. You get lovely spices. It's just a gorgeous fragrance, and the vanilla sandalwood in this, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's ambery, it's vanilla, it's spicy. I love it. Can you tell? And for the record, this is my favorite fragrance from this house, and I think as soon as I tried this was like, oh, this is so me, because this fragrance is very much the type of fragrance that I love. I love vanilla fragrance, amber fragrance, just something sweet, oriental, a bit spicy. It's got it all going on. What am I talking about? Who's closing the show? Yes, you guessed it right. Istanbul by Gallivant Stories. So let's go Gallivant. Oh my gosh, can you see the name? This is so hard. There we go. Istanbul Gallivant Stories. That was hard. Yes, so, and obviously it's an eau de parfum, and this is a 30ml, and this will set you back £65. Yes, so if you get a sample set, then that price from the sample set, you can take it off against the purchase of the bottle. So that will probably come to, either it's gonna come to 40, maybe £40, or it's gonna come to £38. So again, it does work out quite cheaper. given the fact that in the sample pack you do get, I think, 8 fragrances if I'm not mistaken. So, and there's a new release from the house. I will be talking about that very soon. So Gallivant Istanbul, a lovely vanilla ambery fragrance. If you haven't tried any of these fragrances, don't take my word for it, sample them for yourself. So I thought I put this together to just help you with making choices or things that you can check out if you haven't already, for the 4 fragrances. And the goodness about this list is all these fragrances listed you can share with your partner, because these are fragrances that will be enjoyed by all. So that was my list of 4 affordable fragrances, unisex. So I hope you enjoyed this list, and I hope it's of help to someone out there. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I shall see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.